What is up, fishing addicts? On today's video we will be talking about Rapala Scatter Rap, to be exact. Last year around this time, maybe a little bit later, I have purchased 20 of these bad boys. It was actually a limit that you can get only 10, but I dropped these in my car. I went back and got 10 more. Recently we were talking about it with a friend, and he said I should make a review video, which I haven't done in a while. Actually, I don't think I have ever done a lure review. Well, actually I have. Either way, let's get to the point. Pros, cons, is it worth it? Is it fish catching machine? Yes, they do catch fish. Let's start with the negatives. The biggest drawback for using these, for me, it's actually what makes the lure unique. Their bill. It gives a unique action, no doubt about it. But I am a river fisherman. Well, I fish lakes too, but mainly river. This lure will last me about 10 to 15 minutes in the river, depending on the how I'm fishing it. Well, depending on the water level. Usually I'm throwing a square bill, and I am fishing rocks, rocky bottom for the most time, and wood piles. For wood piles, yes, it gets snagged up more than a regular square bill, but the main drawback is the bill. I don't know if you guys can see it, the bottom one over here on the lip, it's cracked. I use this for maybe 15 minutes or less. I use this lure for about 2 minutes. First cast, bird's nest. Second cast, the bill broke off. And I have never had a problem with square bills. The bills are breaking. I mean, I haven't had a problem with Rapala bills breaking, except on the scatter raps. Another negative. If you're fishing a lot of weeds, I know how some of us will cast it on top of the weed line and roll it. Sometimes we'll put the tip down just to feel the weeds. Well, also some of us, when we get weeds or anything stuck on our lure, what we like to do, especially those of us who fish from boats, and I should say those of us who are fortunate to fish from boats or kayaks. In my case, a kayak, and sometimes I do fish from a boat when I'm doing tournaments. But when you get weeds on it and you slap it on the water, guess what happens? They break very easily. Also, since these are not ABS plastic, I believe it's balsa wood, balsa, whatever it's called, they break. You get a good size of fish, like pike, it will chop this thing in half. That's a problem that I had with one of them. I had I would say 40 plus inch pike, and just pull the bottom off of it. It didn't break it. Let me correct myself. It pulled it out. The little keeper over here. It just came off right in front of me. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the negatives on it. Fishing on shallow rocky water, the bill will break. Fishing on weed lines, you have to be careful not to slap it, and otherwise they will break. Actually, it's not only scatter raps that do that. And most of the Rapalas, they're made out of wood, they will break if you slap them on the water. And stuff that I like about the lure, it does have a unique action. When it swims, it darts out and just finds center again, and just goes. And it does have it does roll. I mean, it has a side-to-side action, so it does provide a flash more than others. like I said, the side to side action, and then it just scatters, and that's a big plus. And like I said, it does have a unique action. The other thing, it does float, and I like lures that float, especially when I'm fishing. Sorry, especially when I'm fishing the river. When you get stuck on a rock, all you gotta do is just wait for it or tap the line a little bit, and it just freeze. It freezes itself because it floats. That's a big plus, but like I said, just the bill, it's very weak. They could have made it a little bit heavier. Like these are okay to cast as long as there's not strong wind. Little bit wind, that's fine. Just like any square bill, they tend to catch the wind pretty good. But I wish they had rattles in them. That would have made a big difference. I believe they should have silent and ones with rattle. Other than that, would I spend more money on scatter wraps? Probably not. Like I said, they have unique action, but not for their original price. I believe they're $6-7 lures, if not more. I got them for $2.49 each, and yeah, I mean overall, it's up to you guys. Where would I fish them? I would fish them on deeper water. Like let's say if I know this one dives about 4 feet, I would fish it on 6 feet water and up. Rivers, yeah, they do work on rivers pretty well, but most of the time these will shine on a lake, and I do not, unfortunately, I do not fish that many lakes. Just most of the time a river. But unique bait, I'll give it a 1 thumbs up and 1 down. So from 1 to 10, I will give them 6. They are pretty good. Quality wise, they are fine. Like I said, I just had one of them broke off on me, and I was extremely disappointed on it. And usually most of us will slap the lures. I have used pretty poor quality lures. I had never one of them break on me when I slap it on the water, but these do. So let me know what you guys think about these. Do you think they're worth their price tag, or they should actually make some improvements on it? Let me know down below in the comments. And guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe down. It does help me out a lot and encourages me to provide more quality content. That's it guys, I will catch you on the water.